Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Sacramento Kings here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at one apiece.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Here. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Brunson goes in. On the wing, Giannis. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, spoke earlier with Mike Brown. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thank you, David. Bulls moving the ball around. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Still without a basket in the game.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
KG, that's good.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hands.
Murray looking around. Pass to Brunson. To the left side wing. Giannis right side. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Once again, for your 916 Crew Dance Team.
On the wing, Murray. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Sacramento again missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Garnett left side. The shake. And the layup is good. Garnett's got his third bucket of the night.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Nothing on the board. And he drives in. His fourth shot, his fourth miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
5 on the clock. Brunson. Here's Murray.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
And here we go again. The Bulls in transition. Up the court they go. On the wing, Holiday. Still without a basket. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Substituting on the court.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Pass to Giddey. They need this. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
First personal foul.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. And, injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Now, here's Marjanovic. Pass to Yabusele. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The movie you see from this Sacramento offense, Richard, very difficult to slow down.
They know how to utilize a big at the elbow extremely well. A lot of staggered screens leading to a split action. The team attacks in so many ways in a single possession.
Good on both. 1:22 left to play in the first. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings have raised their standards, but they're not satisfied. Coach Mike Brown says good is the enemy of the great. We've got to win the day every single day. Be okay with honest communication, with stress that it takes to be just a little bit better, and with being uncomfortable if it helps us prepare for a deep playoff run. Kevin?
That's every team's goal. DA, thank you. The Kings trail by 17. Here's Giddey. Kuminga up top. Still scoreless. They could use a bucket. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. He certainly puts in the work there to get better.
And both free throws good for Giddey. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Here we go, fans. It's your Sacramento Kings great team.
Leading by 15. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Grant outside. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Bulls lead by 17. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left. To play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Bulls substitution.
Sacramento with the ball. Trailing by 17. Here's Giannis. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
In the corner, Murray with it. Giannis right side. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Brunson. Going inside. Misses in close.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shots good by Green. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Brunson with it. Now Green defending. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good with the triple.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
A baseline J. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Here's Antetokounmpo. Connects in the foul line jumper. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
And when Giannis is hitting that midi, best of luck. He truly becomes unguardable. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 6 points.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
On the wing, Murray. No scoring in this one. Antetokounmpo inside.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And Murray's got the ball here for the Kings. 17-point game. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And both free throws good for Giannis.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside Holiday. From deep. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
They get the rebound. Here's Williams. 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Brunson down the lane. Off on the layup. Chicago leading by 14. Kicks it out to Garnett. Fires for 3. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Such a smart leader. I like seeing Holiday force the defense into fouling him.
Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Murray left side. Now here's Brunson. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. There's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to Reed. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Garnett with it. Out guarded by Murray. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Brunson.
Flexing on it like I'm Hulk Hogan. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Handle business. I'm on the industry and God is my witness.